Welcome to Minnesota Sports Talk. I'm Josh Coan.
I'm Carter Burquest.
Today we're talking about the Minnesota Vikings. For all the disappointments that this season has had, and we're not looking at a first-round bye, we're not Super Bowl favorites by any stretch of the imagination, but we are still in the driver's seat to make the playoffs. If we win on Sunday, if we beat the Bears at home, we're in the playoffs for sure. So let's talk about this game. Will the Vikings beat the Bears this Sunday, and will we go to the playoffs?
Yeah, it's a big game. It's definitely a win-and-in scenario here, which is fun, but also, like you said, not a place we thought we would be in at this point in the year. We thought we'd maybe have a locked-up first-round bye, resting our starters, getting ready for a Super Bowl run here, but that just hasn't been the case. It's just kind of been an up-and-down season. Of late, I've really liked what we've been able to do with the change of Stefanski. The offense just seems to have so much more of a rhythm. Even though the Detroit game didn't start off great, the offense just seems to be doing a lot of the things they did last year. To really get in a rhythm, moving the ball, controlling time of possession, that allows the defense that has been phenomenal these last few games here to continue to be as good as they have been. I do think we beat the Bears. They are a good team, but we are at home. I don't think they're going to be as motivated as we are, and I do think we win this week against the Bears. And from there, who really knows? This team has all the talent that it needs. I don't think while we haven't lived up to our potential, if I'm any other team in the NFC, I'm not pointing at the Vikings saying that's the team I want to play. I definitely don't think teams want to play the Vikings. We didn't get outplayed by the Saints. We didn't get outplayed by the Rams. You know, you could argue if we got outplayed by Chicago, but really even that game we kind of gave away. So we're right there. If we play mistake-free football, if we run the ball, we're a dangerous team. So I do think we beat the Bears, and then who knows what happens from there. I don't know. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree that we beat the Bears at home. The Bears technically can still get the 2 seed if the Rams lose, but I don't think they're going to be scoreboard watching. Plus, I don't think the Rams are going to lose, so I don't think that that's going to play into things at all. Even if they have something to play for, they're not going to have. I'm hoping the Vikings have that extra motivation because this is it for us. Zimmer even said the playoffs start for the Vikings this week. Like, we have to win this week. We technically could still get in if the Redskins somehow beat the Eagles, which I don't see happening unless Adrian Peterson wants to help out his old team for old time's sake and get in, run for 200 yards and a few touchdowns, and maybe they will win. But yeah, I think we can get in. I think we can beat the Bears. Like you said, the Bears beat us, but I don't think they're necessarily. Well, they didn't look that like they're way better than us, and like we can't beat the Bears. And that's in Soldier Field, where we always seem to struggle. I think at home with the crowd, with that much to play for, I think the Vikings beat this team. The offense is coming around a little bit better now with Stefanski. Kirk Cousins has to just, he doesn't have to do too much. He shouldn't have to. The Bears offense doesn't really scare me. Our defense has been great, especially late. So I think this is definitely a game we can win. When we get to the playoffs, I don't really know. You seem a little more confident than I am. I know we have the talent. And the NFC really doesn't scare me. I think we can beat anybody in the NFC. So yeah, maybe we can do something when we get there. I at least want to get there though. I really don't want to miss the playoffs this year. As disappointing as this season's already been, let's at least make the playoffs and have something to build on for next year.
For sure, yeah, I completely agree. You got to win this game. Missing the playoffs would be a huge disappointment. I do think this will be the toughest test for Stefanski so far. That Bears defense is definitely legit. However, I do think there's a little bit of an element of flukiness to the Bears defense. They get so many turnovers, and while obviously that is a sign of a good defense, and I'm not discrediting that by any stretch of the imagination, but there is a certain level of flukiness to turnovers, as you can't bank on 3-4 turnovers every game. That's just not going to happen no matter how good of a defense you are. So I really think if we don't turn the ball over, I don't see the Bears scoring much more than 14, 17 points at most. Trubisky is going to turn the ball over. He's going to give you a few easy passes there just because he's just not a great quarterback beyond his scrambling ability. And I think we win this game, and then let's talk about the playoffs next week.
All right, let us know what you guys think. Will the Vikings beat the Bears and get in the playoffs? Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
See ya.